What is going on, everyone? Panzernator here with making Panzerland great again. Hearts of Iron 4 campaign. We got everyone training, we got everyone exercising because I want to get their experience back up. But then I just realized that, we're gonna be adding anti-tank in 130 days. So, actually, might as well just, I don't know. Might as well just let them get to their maximum level or whatever and then just call it from there. So we're just watching everyone, seeing what's going on. So yeah, let's keep on keeping on. I like how it just drew the offensive line, just kind of whatever. Okay, so we got concentrated industry. Let's see, what else do we want to go for? We got all the 1937s. Airplanes, we're good. Land doctrine. Ooh, we have bonus to land doctrine. That's kind of nice. Have pretty much all the artillery. Have pretty much all the armor we need. Support battalions, since yeah, definitely support battalions if that's something where let's go into support battalions if we want to be upgrading everyone. And actually, you know, I'm just gonna stop these guys because if we somehow magically get war declared on us, we're going to have bigger problems on our hands, and it's not that bad. Okay, so we can modify government, war industrialist, armaments organizer, fortification. I like fortification. Industry, Heinrich Himmler, not too much. Trade deal, don't really care. Political power, von Ribbentrop. More political power, I guess. We have enough political power, I guess. So let's go with actually, what are we constructing right now? We're constructing mostly civilian factories. So let's go with the captain of industry, and then we'll go from there to military industrials, because we're producing just a lot of civilian factories. Because once we build civilian factories, it just kind of snowballs, and that is what I like. So yeah, that is all. That's all I gotta say about that. See, and also the boot camp is mainly just to get them to that level. So they're not, we're trying to avoid having green troops. Having regulars is fine, or trained is fine, but having green is not something we want to have. This is the German army. We take pride in our work. Amelia Earhart disappears. The Americans aren't going to have her as a fighter race. What a shame. Too bad. It's going to be easier for us. Oh, darn. I'm terrible, aren't I? So, what else to do? Infantry? Infantry are just... we're churning out infantry, to, for lack of a better word. Okay, what is our naval fleet composition? We have 2 battleships. We have let's build 2 more battleships, I say. So let's do a Scharnhorst. Is this Scharnhorst? Fantastic. Let's build 2 of them. Let's put them in the Kriegsmarine, and just, yeah, fantastic. Actually, let's get some of these destroyers finished, more importantly, and there we go. Insufficient resources. What do we need? We need 1 chromium. We can live without 1 chromium. that won't give us too much of a ding to our efficiency. So yeah, that is fantastic. And yeah, I also wanted to stop the whole experience nonsense, because we're gonna have what's it called, we're gonna send volunteer forces to Japan once they declare war on China in like 2 days or 5 days, or I don't know how long that's gonna take, but it's gonna happen soon. So, dear Poland, make your own faction. Dear Italy, make your own faction. We don't want to go Danziger War that quickly. We want to let things progress in such a manner that we can take over Poland without automatically going to war with the Allies. And like, okay, so, okay, that's good. Ooh, where's Slovenia from? That's from Yugoslavia. This is, the friend Czechoslovakia. More army innovations. Let's go down. Army. That'll give us more army experience. Let's go. Like I said, we want things to kind of just chill out, so let's go down Army and Innovation 2. We kind of want to stay under the radar until we can gear up too much. And Japan has declared war on China. And yes. So, yep, Japan has declared war on China. Boom. Okay, so let's pause. Let's take a moment to figure this out. Start Lend-Lease. Yeah, let's send them all our outdated planes, because I want you to just take all, like, it was 18? It's like 20. Let's just send them like 200. Let's just say we're sending him 200 of like everything. So send. Okay. Boom. You get crappy airplanes. Awesome. Okay, now come on. Come on. Japan, what are you doing? I want to send volunteers. There we go. We can send 5. Okay. Erwin, I need 2 tanks. 1, 2, and then 3 SS. 3, 4, 5. I promise I'll be returned to you. So let's give them skill. Let's give them Manstein. And hey, Japan. This is gonna change the emblem anyway, so we'll do that. Send volunteers. We're going to send von Manstein. Boom. Okay, so when will those show up? Those will show up on August 1st of 1937. Okay, so once they show up, we will deal with that accordingly. And France is doing Navy, extra research slot. Ooh, how fun. National Defense Fund. That adds factories, whatever. Come on, you want to do your Baltic cooperation nonsense. That's what you want to do. You want to start your own faction pool, and know you want to. Excuse me there. Okay, so oh, we got a good number of infantry, so let's do 3, 4, 5. So I said I wanted 5 on the Australian front, so that's exactly where they're going to be. So we're going to assign them there. Fantastic. Okay, now what else we have? We have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's just send these 3 infantry to this front line. So, oh, nope, that's not what I want to do. 1, 2, 3. Let's send you 3 over to Borneo. Let's put you there. Boom. And then the 2 Mountaineer divisions we will put on the Maginot Line. Because, yep, okay. And that is that. So, get moving. Enjoy your trans-oceanic cruise. That's your reward for getting out of boot camp alive. And a few days until our volunteer forces show up, and we are going to be trying to fight wars good again. So that's good. Fighting is good to build up the experience and all that. So that is very good to hear. Now, one thing about all this Anschluss and demanding the Sudetenland and all that. Okay, so let's hold up on this. Let's make this. What color do we don't have lime green, so let's do that. Let's make it like that. Make it offensive. Boom. And where are you? Okay, so y'all are right there. Against Mongolia. Is Japan at war with Mongolia? Who's this? No, it's just the Chinese. So I want y'all to go. Do we mess with main China, or do we mess with like communist China? Let's mess with. Let's just go. So go in strategic redeployment mode, and let's kind of stick to the coast. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stick to the coast and try and wrap up this side of the river. Try and capture Beijing and this place, and then we'll. I don't know. I guess we'll try and link up with this army. China's big, for anyone who is unaware. So we have a lot we can do. Let's just go speed forward, get those troops there. And then once they get there, we'll actually let's just slow down the speed too, and keep paying attention to this. Okay, let's send one. So how many are ready? So we have 2 mountaineers and 1 infantry, Maginot Line. Fantastic. Then as far as you, I want one of you to go on the Polish one, and I want one of you to go to Borneo. And now, yeah, so that'll have a decent number of divisions in the Pacific. That should keep things pretty manageable. And okay, so they are almost there. That is good. Let their organization build up again, and hopefully, just hopefully, the cavalry are the cavalry exercising good. The cavalry can exercise because they're on horses and they don't get tired. I don't know. Okay, so we have our divisions. We're going to let their organization build up, and we are going to attack. We're going to attack these cities, even though this does have the same number of divisions, so it's going to be a tough nut to crack. However, I feel like we can handle it. So let's just go now. There's no time like we're losing, or we don't know how it's going to turn out. So let's chill out a little. Let's just kind of sit there. Another infantry, you can go here. Awesome. Trying to keep the numbers roughly similar. So Poland needs a lot more. Hi Poland. There you go. And yeah, these are mainly the Austrians that we are retraining that are getting their experience. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so now we're being attacked. We're repelling their attack pretty good. And so now let's see if we can take Tianjin. Yeah. How many victory points is this? That is 1. Beijing is 20. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of march this guy up the river, try and secure this side of the river. Hopefully Japan will break across the river for us, so we don't have to mess with all that, and then we can keep on doing stuff over here. So yeah, this fight's gonna take forever. No surprise there. About our national focus, that's fine. So we're about to get some more better artillery. That's good. Just always checking in on these guys. And lots of world tension. What's all this stuff? So just volunteers, wars. Yeah. And the Soviets are supporting the Chinese, which we're making pacts with the Soviets. That's just the way politics works out. So, okay, so you're doing that nonsense. We're training you. France is focusing on their navy. You're focusing. Okay, so really, yeah, not a lot of time has passed. We are mainly just focusing on this war. And Japan, yeah, Japan usually makes their couple of amphibious landings around here, and that is kind of cool. That does put a lot of pressure on the Chinese, just in terms of what they can do. But okay, so we are no longer winning. Why are we no longer winning? Oh, they brought reinforcements. Okay, so that is not exactly what we wanted to have happen. They have more reinforcements. We can modify our government, and we're going to make you a war industrialist. I'm not going to make you a war industrialist, but we're going to choose the war industrialist. So, okay, so we are kind of, yeah, they have 10 divisions there now. That is a lot. This is quite the stalemate. Wonder if we could be of more use here against the People's Republic of China, against good old Chairman Mao. Actually, no, they're defending, so they're attacking. Huh. What should we do? Maybe even just do like a little 2-province front line, and then, or do a like 3-province front line, and then just a little offense. Yeah, we should probably use orders just to get the planning bonus. So yeah, let's do that. There you go. So y'all do know this is your assignment, so I guess let them get a planning bonus, and then execute. So what are you doing? Like, why are you not spreading out? It's fine with me, I guess. And then yeah, we can tell them to execute that order once we get that planning bonus. But for the meantime, let's of course do the usuals. Check on boot camp. Check on. Okay, so they haven't advanced any national focuses. We got our interwar artillery. What do we have? We have a research bonus on the Panzerkampfwagen 3, but we're about to have an even bigger research bonus on it. Actually, wait. Did we finish Army Innovation 2? No, it doesn't. Okay, so let's actually go with more support battalions. Let's go with the logistics company. That'll be good. And how are the Japanese volunteers coming? They're not spreading out around the front line, which thoroughly confuses me. But it's whatever. You know what? What's your issue? Superior enemy division still planning. Division still preparing. That's what the -20 is. Yeah, the Chinese have a lot of people here. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go assist with the people. We're gonna go help deal with the People's Republic of China. So let's go here. Let us get over there, and yeah, we'll kind of hit this little soft area. Try and take out these. These look much less populated. Soviet volunteers, get our thirst for blood against the communists kind of quenched for a little while, and yeah, get all that good experience there. Look at the Soviets lining this border. Soviets would definitely have the upper hand as of right now. However, that's it's a completely different story and not our problem, because I'm still not sure whether or not we're actually going to be friends with anyone, such as the Japanese or the Italians. Of course, I said the Italians. Of course, I said like the Italians. We're gonna wait for them to form their own faction, and we're just going to we're gonna invade Italy. We don't have time for friends, for Mussolini and all that. Like, why would we want to make friends with Mussolini? So okay, so let's try and attack. Can y'all attack? Can y'all attack? Why not? Cannot move in enemy territory in strategic redeployment mode. Okay. That was an issue. That is definitely an issue. So just keep on fighting. So yeah, maybe we'll have a little more success around here. Maybe capitulate the People's Republic of China. Not really any victory points in here. I think they just have like kind of sort of they just operate out of provinces. Like how there's the victory point. Is this technically a okay? Let's deselect. This is. I guess it's just okay. Just a mountain. I guess that's like their little cave hideout base, as the Chinese Communist Revolutionaries historically used. And we should win this battle in 3 days. So wonderful. Oh, and we are approaching the end of the episode, so let's wrap things up. So we have some divisions. Let's see. Poland needs. Let's send all these. Let's just send all these guys to Poland. Put them in the Polish army. So let's assign them to Poland. There we go. As far as national focuses, they are still on the same ones. So there's nothing really to see there. Progress cult. Ooh, the giant wakes. Oh, so that's a bunch of their military production stuff. And Japan, now that they have that. Ooh, sever Sino-German ties. So we're going to get the event of they want us to pull our military ambassador away from China, and sure, we'll do it. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Hopefully we can continue to make Panzerland great again in the next episode. I hope you'll join us for that episode. And until then, this is Panzernator signing out, and I will see y'all next time. Later, y'all.